Speaking of helping, I want to continue to highlight our tornado recovery efforts in Western Kentucky. I made a promise more than 3.5 years ago that we would not stop, that we would keep showing up until every home and every life was rebuilt. That was a promise. It wasn't just me personally making in the Commonwealth, but all the local leaders and everyone who was there at that moment of intense devastation. This week, I visited Princeton and Mayfield to hand over keys to new homes. Both homes are for single mothers and their kids whose houses were destroyed in 2021. The events are always special. I visited the mayor in Princeton and Mayor Onan in Mayfield. We joined the team from the Hope Initiative, which has now built 55 homes in Western Kentucky, just that group alone for survivors. Both homes were built using the Team Western Kentucky Tornado Relief Funds. In total, funds from that Team Western Kentucky Tornado Relief Fund have now built 250 homes across Western Kentucky. In the next 30 days, we're also expected to break ground on nearly 300 rental units in this region. That includes 66 units in Mayfield, 48 units in Dawson Springs, and 180 units in Bowling Green. That's part of last year's announcement of 953 units across the tornado-affected areas, the largest affordable housing announcement, we believe, in Kentucky's history. Every Kentuckian deserves the security of a safe home where they can build memories with those they love the most. And they deserve a government that never quits, that always continues after one of these natural disasters, knowing the last family we hand keys to is just as important as the first. And as we sat out in the blazing heat, especially in Mayfield, we remembered that very first home that we broke ground on, how cold it was that day. But Mayor Onan said it right. The weather never stops us from doing the right thing. And when the weather inflicts harm on us, it's our job to stick together and to do the right thing each and every time. I want to say I'm proud of these two families and their resiliency. I'm also proud of Kentuckians who have stuck with these tornado survivors every day, every week, and all of the years. We had a big crowd in Mayfield. We're 200 plus homes in for Mayfield alone, but everyone is there celebrating the good work and committing to continuing it. I also want to thank the Hope Initiative for caring not just about our Kentucky families, but our American families. They are now headed to Georgia to do work for where that hurricane hit Georgia. I got to meet the mayor from that town. In fact, the home in Princeton was built by a company in that mayor's hometown. And I could tell him that the Hope Initiative were amazing partners that cared, that live out the ministry of Jesus Christ through helping absolutely everyone, some of the best partners that we've had.